All right, here's the last one. This one is the more complex one, so I want to make sure I go through it with you guys. The first thing we're going to do here is move that c over to the other side. So I'm going to get x squared plus 10x, and I'm going to get my blank equals 4. All right, and so I'm going to now take b over 2. So b is 10, 10 over 2 squared. 10 over 2 is 5. 5 squared is 25. So I'm now going to add that 25 to both sides. So I'm going to add 25 to both sides here. And what I get is x squared plus 10x plus 25 equals 29. I'm now going to go ahead and do the x method. I'm going to ask myself what two numbers multiply to 25 and add to 10. They should be the same again if I do it correctly. So I get x plus 5 squared equals 29. I'm now going to go ahead and I'm going to square root both sides. So the x plus 5 falls out. Notice that 29 is not a perfect square. Every problem so far I've given you is a perfect square, and you will have one like this on your assignment where it's not perfect. So we're going to keep it as plus or minus the square root of 29. Now I'm going to get x by itself by subtracting 5, and if you remember correctly, I cannot put these together, so it's x equals negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 29. That's going to be my final answer. Okay, I want you to try this one right here. Once you pause it and try it out, it does come out a little bit messy. I want you to go ahead and restart it, and we will change the screen. Okay, so go ahead and retry that one on your own. And when the screen shows up, it's all going to be worked out for you, most of it. All right, so the first thing we do up here is we subtract 14 on both sides. We then find the new c. We found that it's 16. We put it in on both sides. We get negative 14 and 16 is 2. So then I write it. I do my x method. I figure out the same numbers. Now I'm going to go ahead and square root both sides. X minus 4 is going to drop off. 2 is not perfect, so I'm going to get plus or minus the square root of 2. I'm going to add 4 to both sides, and my final answer is x equals 4 plus or minus the square root of 2. Okay, so you're going to have 5 problems in your assignment. All of them should come out nice and neatly except for one at the end. One of them, the last problem, is going to be just like these ones, and it's going to be a little bit messy.